We're in the pits with Trey Frame on the number 21 National Guard powered rig, and this is the National Guard Defender update. I want to talk a little bit about conditions. I mean, yesterday you had a decent run, but I don't think you are fully satisfied with where you finished up.
No, not at all. The first moto, we kind of had a hiccup off the start, and you got to get good starts out here, especially running against the fast guys like Farding and Arminio and my teammate Dustin. All those guys are fast, so if you don't get out front, it really makes it tough on you. So usually we got 3 motos, and so I wasn't too worried. Just had a good solid 4th place finish in that first moto, and then figured I could make it up in the next motos, and then weather stepped in. So it happens. It doesn't happen very often, but unfortunately I came up short on this one.
Well, you know, and the thing is, we've talked about this before, and with other guys, it's a marathon, not a sprint. You know, you had a first down there at the U.S. Open of Watercross in Montgomery. A 4 doesn't kill you. You can't win the championship in one weekend, and you can't really throw it away as long as you have solid finishes.
Definitely, and I said it before, and it's all about consistency and being. You know, you just have to be near the top the whole season. If you can do that, you're going to put yourself in a good position right before Charleston, the final round of the national championship.
Well, the other thing we talked about is you're running the NA class now, and I want to talk a little bit about that, because really a guy can go out and buy a boat, get himself a Yamaha, come out and race the thing basically stock and be competitive.
That's right. Yamaha this year came out with the new VXR, and out of the box, it's a phenomenal boat. I mean, we're still running stock handling components, everything, and it's a fun class. It's a relatively inexpensive class that somebody can get involved with, and I'm undefeated in it, and so you can't beat that.
You know, I heard some guys talking up there. They were looking at getting into that class. I think you've pulled some people into it. There's several guys that you're going to see adding to it when we get to Rochester. I know for a fact, because I heard them talking up in the tower earlier. Where do you see this going? I think this class is going to build, and it could be one of the more competitive classes out here.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, and the fact that, you know, with the open boats that we run, I mean, you can spend upwards of, you know, $30,000, $40,000, and this boat you can get right off the dealership floor and go out and being competitive, and it's about fun. It's a fun boat to ride, and you don't have to spend a fortune doing it, and I think that appeals to a lot of racers.
I can't agree more with you. And the other thing I was curious about is, I know Cameron's running in that division with you.
Yeah.
Talk about the handling. I mean, you guys look like you're similar race styles, but you seem to just handle the boat a little better.
Well, I'm not going to lie to you. This past weekend, he was having trouble because the stock seat for race conditions is a little slippery, and I had an aftermarket seat cover installed on mine. So after the first moto, he was complaining, so I told him I'd switch him seats in the second moto, and I still went out and beat him. So he wasn't too happy about that. But no, it's a lot of fun, and I mean, I catch myself laughing, you know, as we're racing out in the course. It's just a blast. It really is.
Well, that's good. You know, and I know it's competitive, but there's not as much pressure as there is in the open class. Of course, you know, the open is that, you know, the big sponsorship dollars and the money's out there. I want you to talk about the people that make this happen for you.
Definitely the Riva Dean's team, Yamaha, of course, Black Star and the National Guard. I mean, those guys are phenomenal. And Optima Racing, Yamalube helps us out with everything we need. And Hot Products, definitely, and Jet Tribe. I mean, they got us looking good. What can I say?
Yeah, Jet Tribe's here. Tony Bowe was out here. I know that they were all kind of rooting you on, and they were right next to the tower there. Did you get a chance to spend much time with Tony this weekend?
Oh yeah, we're working on some new products that are about to hit the market, and he's letting us kind of field test them this weekend and take some stuff home and field test. So Tony's awesome. He's really into the sport, and he's just great for the sport. I mean, as far as a manufacturer for some apparel, and to have him this involved is really important, and we can come up with just better products, you know.
Yeah, you know, I love talking to the guy, and it's funny, he said he had some top secret stuff that I couldn't talk about. I kind of got to see it, but I'm not going to let it out of the bag until he's ready.
Yeah, I got it in the bag right over here.
Very nice. All right, I'm here to pits with Trey Frame, the National Guard powered Riva Dean's team Yamaha racer. We'll be back with you in Rochester, all right, bud? All right, cool. Excellent.